If Devin is able to be either one of those guys, and then Ryan comes off Conor Ben knockout victory, it becomes a mega fight. What's your temperature on Devin versus them guys? As the guy who you covered all these guys really up close for
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Even if they maybe don't like me anymore.
Yeah, well, some of them. I mean, two of them don't like me.
Yeah, I do talk a lot now.
Yeah,
But look, I think Keyshawn's a very difficult fight. It's really good. You know what I mean? He has a really good jab. He has good defense while coming forward. He has power. He's a good body puncher. He has a good right hand. He can put combinations together. So it's a very difficult fight for less money than Shakur, but I think you should take the Keyshawn fight. I think he should take the Keyshawn fight. It's at the best time for him to if he's ever going to fight Keyshawn Davis and beat him right now is the best time. Keyshawn's never fought at welterweight, and he has half as many fights as Devin, way
yeah,
less championship rounds than Devin. So right now is the best time you could ever fight him to beat him. And I think this is what you should do: you should fight Keyshawn, beat him, and then when it ever comes to Shakur again, say fuck 144 and fuck a rehydration clause. That's the price you pay for thinking you can throw Keyshawn at me as a way to. Because
right.
I don't think you should fight. I don't think it's smart. One of your main advantages over Shakur is your size, and that's your equalizer to Shakur being a little sharper in the skills department. So getting downhill on him in your sparring session is what swung the momentum when you guys sparred as young
Correct.
men.
Yeah.
So don't concede that. Don't just concede the fight before the fight. You're basically equal in decoration, and accolades. Shakur is ahead of you in the pound for pound, but you're a pound for pound fighter too. Fight
You were
Keyshawn.
undisputed.
Fight Keyshawn. Like fight Keyshawn. If you get past him, then you tell Shakur, fuck 144, 147, no rehydration clause,
Mm.
or I'm just gonna go handle this huge fight that we were just talking about with Ryan Garcia. Anyways, I don't need you. I don't.
Yeah.
You may not need me, but I don't need you, and I don't need. So if neither one of us need each other, why would either one bend to any wills? If you want to prove your pound for pound number one, you fight me at my weight class. No funny trickeration. You're not some bigger draw or more accomplished fighter that can leverage that. That I'm gonna go fight Keyshawn, and when I beat Keyshawn, then what? That's
And
what
then
I think is
Sean from years of dealing with Bill Haney, they know how to they know from a narrative standpoint when it makes sense to take fights that will best suit them. So they just beat Brian Norman Jr., who was undefeated. A lot of people, us included, were counting out Devin in that fight.
I didn't count him out. I picked
Not count him
Brian.
out, but you picked Brian. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Pick
yeah.
Brian. But I mean, you beat him when he was undefeated, when he was at, you know, his highest hype he's had in boxing.
Yep.
Keyshawn is also undefeated. So I mean, when was the last time we saw, somebody beat two young, prime, undefeated Black American fighters? It has
With
happened in a while
power
with
in their
power.
athletic primes.
Yeah, in their athletic prime. So it would be a really big feather in Devin Haney's cap. A lot of the Devin Haney fans will say, well, Devin's the one that runs to the smoke. He fights Keyshawn Davis, that would further prove their point.
He beats Keyshawn Davis and Brian Norman, takes their O's in back-to-back fights. Guys with power that are athletic. That I mean that I'd give him major respect for doing that back to back. I really would. And as for the Keyshawn fight, I think the big X factor in that fight is, does Devin hurt him?
Hmm.
Can Devin catch him with the shots he caught Brian Norman with in the second round, and Keyshawn, whose chin hasn't really been tested. He may have a great chin. We don't really know.
Well, in that first night here Albright fight, he was buzzed in that fight when Albright punched in between the shots of Davis. So
Right,
something like that.
right. But still, relatively speaking, Keyshawn has good defense and has been outclassing guys for the most part to where we don't really know.
No.
And I think Devin's power is better at 147. I mean, he's not George Foreman, but I think his power is better at 147. And how does Keyshawn react to a check left hook, a nice big right hand over the top? does it get his respect? If not hurt him, does it get his respect in a way? Because one thing I did critique about Keyshawn early in his professional career was he could be a little too patient.
Hmm.
Like once he gets going and lets his combination, gets his combinations going, and he gets into his flow state. He's a very, very, very good offensive fighter, but sometimes um, he takes time for that to get going. He's cautious. He's very defensive. Even while coming forward, he can be defensive minded, which is good. But if it's a real slow pace, that probably is going to favor Devin Haney. And even against Jermaine Ortiz, which was a brilliant performance, like I felt he could have got Jermaine out of there sooner
Correct.
if he had upped his pace a little bit. So yeah, and then also the frustration factor, him throwing Albright to the ground in that
Yep.
rematch. Devin's gonna tie you up a lot. And I know Keyshawn is very physical in the clinches, but Brian Norman is very strong, and Devin surprised Brian Norman in some of those clinches with working in the clinch and his strength at 147. And
And
beyond
making
that,
him reset.
and I wonder if Keyshawn just gets frustrated, does something stupid out
Yeah.
of that frustration, like
Get
he
a
did
point
with
deduction, or yeah, come close to a disqualification.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now on the
yeah.
other side for Keyshawn, Tim Bradley broke it down beautifully because he's the best in the business. Keyshawn can throw combinations and has an excellent right hand, an excellent jab, and he knows how to fight long too. Even though I think Devin may still have a slight edge there on the outside, but like Keyshawn, he knows his distance. He's slick, and he like Tim said, he doesn't fall in. He can put combinations together from long range,
Correct.
middle long range, which is rare because very few fighters can do that. Even Benavidez, he likes to get to that sweet spot. That's why a lot of his best work comes when you're on the ropes or something like that. Or against Zerto last fight, who was crowding him and trying to pressure him. But Benavidez on the outside, he's not going to put together a lot of shots like that. He's got to work on the outside and then get closer to you, and then that's when the combinations rip. Keyshawn can throw good combinations from a fairly long distance, so that could give Devin big problems too. But
Sean,
it's a really good fight.
I'm gonna cut you off, man. I want to give a big shout out to my man Greg Hackett in the chat. One of the best minds in boxing. Great
Hell
dude.
yeah! If we got Greg rocking with us, we're doing something right.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I've always had a lot of love and respect for Greg. Even way before he had a YouTube channel, he was just one of them guys that really puts that. He's fighting soon. Greg's fighting soon, actually.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so
I
I'm
don't
pretty
want
sure he's in camp mode.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want that, John.
Is your chin
Oh,
insured, Sean? You got your chin, you got your chin
nah,
insurance?
nah, man, my shit is off the market, son. We good. We gotta have Greg on, bro. Gotta
For
have him on.
sure. We should have Greg on sometime.
Greg, you down?
Shit, we can get Greg on now if you want to. What y'all
Yeah.
think? I don't know Greg. I don't know what Greg's
Oh
schedule
yeah,
looking like.
Greg's chilling. Let him chill.
He might be in camp. He might just be in camp mode because he got to go punch on some shit soon.
Yeah, he's gotta get his rest too over there on the East Coast.
What did Greg say?
Chago is slotted to fight Tito, right?
Well, no. This guy's name is Tego. But yeah, Emmanuel Tego is gonna fight.
Oh.
No, but Emmanuel Tego is gonna fight Ernesto Mercado.
I was like, damn, is Champ training him? Is Greg training him?
He said it's up to y'all.
You
Okay.
wanna go ahead and send him a link?
Let me go send him a link then. Fuck it. Let's go get Greg. Greg, I'm gonna send it to your Instagram. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
smarten us up.
We'll get. I'm learning. I mean, I learn from everybody in boxing, so I